What's going on? I'm just trying to pull you up on my computer, but hi, hello, how are you? How is everybody doing today? What window is this coming in from? This one? Hopefully we can beat the crazy bright sun today. I chose like a really bad time to do this actually, but that's fine. Everything is fine. When it starts coming in on my face, I'll just have to move it. Let me pull you guys up so I can actually see the chat because I can't see it right now, but we can hear and see okay. Yes, maybe, hopefully. Where am I? Why can't I find myself? Please don't have volume on. Okay, where's the chat? So, no, David is bullshit. Sorry, babe. Don't forget to change your chat to live chat from top chat. Move. I need to fix it already, don't I? Hi, Emma. So obviously, we're repotting to not repotting. Obviously not. We're packaging some stuff up. I was just doing some repotting, but I've got a whole bin of plants. Oh my gosh, look at this one. Maybe we'll finally know what it is. I think it's a Bernardo. Little node that's growing. Very cute. Okay, that one's not one that's being shipped out. It just happens to be in this prop box. Let me close this window a little bit. Okay. That should be better. No, it's probably just like it's the corner. Nothing I could do about that. There's going to be a little strip of weird light. I have some questions. What are your best tips when packing? Well, I mean, we're going to talk about a lot of that today while I do my packaging. So I have all of my supplies behind me. This is usually where I sit, except for instead of hanging out with you guys, I'm usually watching or listening to a true crime podcast. But I have all of my supplies literally right here. I'm driving and voice texting, so I'll be laying low here with the plant fam in spirit. Always appreciate you, boo. Drive safe, please. Get your booty home so I can squeeze you. Hello from Iowa. Hi, Lynette. Hi, Chris. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Holly. Hi, Tanya. Who did I miss? I said hi to Emma, right? Adina. I just saw your text. I also have this. What are you guys drinking? I got this. David hates it. Lemon ginger flavored seltzer water with probiotic. So I love ginger and lemon, two of my favorite things. It's got a little bit of apple juice in it too to sweeten it up, I'm assuming. But yeah, just interested to try it. I've never tried it before. So that's what I'm drinking today. Actually, let's try it. It's pretty parched. I just ate some chocolate because I'm kind of hungry, but it's too early to like eat, and there isn't really much that I want to snack on. It's not as bubbly as I would want it to be, but it's good. Okay. I have a seltzer also, Diet Pepsi. That stuff is so bad for you, Chris. I'm gonna yell at you later for that. Just finished my coffee and drinking water now. That's better. Water. Drink your water. Sparkling water totally counts. Yeah, so I just have my list here of all of my orders. I'm gonna go in order of everything, and I'm just gonna show you guys how I package and hang out, and we can chat. I've got a couple of little extra cuttings on the table to include in some of these packages here. Did anything go unclaimed from the sale? The only thing I still have are like a few philodendron campo, like little nodes with baby leaves. And then I do have this, I have this up on my website, which is just a little baby white princess philodendron. A little baby that came off of my mother plant. She put out this New leaf, I repotted her into this little plastic cup. So that's on my website, along with this Hoya Wayleniana cutting that's out of reach. But those are all on my website, and I forgot to include them in the purge. So those are available, and if you ever want to just do it through Instagram, like, you can reach out to me. Do you have a Sansevieria? I have lots of Sansevieria, but I don't sell Sansevieria, if that's what you're asking. So the first order I have here is a Hoya Hanhie, and oh, the Syndapsis Splash. I forgot to repot those. So I have these two smaller ones, and I was going to pot them up together into one, and I literally did everything but this beforehand. So I'm just gonna like put that aside for right now because I just cleaned up so that I have like a clean packaging area. But I will wrap up this little Hoya Hanhie. Teeny tiny little guy. He's got another little leaf popping out over here, and this tendril hasn't like hardened off yet, a little bit up here, but I'm gonna leave it. I forgot my paper towel. Hold on. Okay, so the first thing that I do is secure the medium into the plant. So I just like got these wet and then squeezed them out, and I'm just gonna take like little strips. Doesn't need to be neat. I've seen people use like the little cotton rounds. Am I lagging for you guys, or is it just me on my computer being stupid? I know, but it's so good. It's so bad for you. You're my favorite to watch. Need to do this more. Have a lot of information. I love Campo. Are the babies easy? Yeah, it's one of the easiest philodendron, I think, to grow. Like, I just chopped it up into nodes, and a lot of them put out some baby leaves. Not all of them. So some of the nodes are not like sprouted yet, for lack of a better term, but they're still doing well. So I've got a box of floof. A lot of the stuff that I use, I am reusing. I try to recycle as much of my packing materials as possible. So there's that. I've got my masking tape here, and I'm just going to tape down the damp paper towel. So I did water all of these plants a handful of days ago. It's important to make sure that the plant you're shipping isn't like bone dry, but also isn't soaking wet, because if it's bone dry, you risk it kind of shriveling up in the mail, and if it's soaking wet, then you risk it rotting in the mail, and neither of those things are ideal. So the damp paper towel, I think, helps too, just to like lock in some of the moisture. But yeah, like nothing really super fancy. I just want to make sure that none of the medium is going to be falling out. It froze for a second, but it's fine now. Yeah, I don't know why that happens. I've got all the Wi-Fi on, and it's good Wi-Fi. Let me know if it becomes a problem. So it looks fine on my phone, but on the computer, if you're wondering why I'm looking this way, it's because I have you on my computer. Oh, hi, Tigress. I just fed them. Wouldn't be surprised if Crash, like, jumps up on his tree at some point during this stream, too. So, again, I'm literally just making sure that everything is secure here. These are all the purge plants, obviously, so if any of these are your plants, this is a good live to be on, because I have some little freebies that I'm going to be including, and you guys can pick which ones you want. Plant fan members get freebies. And usually if somebody only buys like something little, I usually throw in a little some extra, just like make it worth the shipping. So then the next thing I do is I take a couple of these pieces of tissue paper, just gonna lay them flat. I have so much stuff. I have some pre-moistened moss here too for like cuttings and plants that need it. Some fresh cuttings that are just like in my way too, that I just took. But that's fine. So I just lay this out flat. I'm gonna take my floof. Actually, I think I have some that needs to be used from this package. Use some of this. I always save all my floof. I have this like weird all natural stuff too. I don't know how I feel about it. I get that it's better. It's like cotton as opposed to like the polyfill. But I kind of just like make a little bed. Make it like kind of flat like this. I put it down and I just rest the plant in there off to one side. I know you can't actually see what I'm doing. I can turn this like down a little bit if you want to see better. Just don't want it to like cut my whole head off because I feel like that's weird too, because then I'm just like talking and you can't see me. A little lower. I think that's as low as it goes. So now I feel like a child. This table is so high. But yeah, I'm just kind of like nestling it in here. And then I'm going to actually take this tendril and try and stick it around like this very gently. Kind of create a little loop with it. I should tape it down. Tape it down gently. I'll take any Hoya you haven't sold, I can sell you. I showed you the Wayleniana, Chris. You said you had it already. April, I show you them all before anybody else sees them. And I still have a few more here for you that I didn't send. So I am just like gently taping this little tendril down so it doesn't get damaged. I'm going to be very careful with this little baby leaf. So I cradle it in the floof and then I kind of take the floof and I wrap around. I make sure I get around each little leaf. This one doesn't have much. You just kind of want to cradle each one. I do have one, but I need 20 of each. I mean, that's fine. You can have it. I can take it off the website and put it with their the package that I gotta send you. I gotta send out a couple of packages to like friends, so then I literally just try and roll it up really gentle like this. I'm going to take this excess here and fold it in just for the sake of neatness. Put that on this end too. You can see what I'm doing, right? The frame is bigger than it looks on my phone. I can actually turn you down a little bit further, but I just roll it up nice like that, like a little burrito. And then I take the masking tape, my scissors. Where are my scissors? Okay. Just gonna take this tape and tape it down. Now for a little plant like this is totally fine. For larger plants, I will use like the corrugated, like cardboard paper to wrap it with. But for a little one like this with all the floof that it has, I don't really worry about it. So since I'm not like packaging these, I am gonna put people's names on them and what the plant is. Okay, so that's it. That's what it's gonna look like for the most part. And then I can show you what I like, how I package up an actual box when I have the next one. The next one's big. The next one, she got like a lot of them. So I'm just gonna put this over here for now and put a check mark next to that plant because I have to do the other ones. Moving on to the next order, what do we have? We got a jewel orchid. This looks kind of dry. I might need to moisten it a tiny bit, but we have a little wonky jewel orchid. We've got the syndapsis. I'm pretty sure it's an Aurea, little teeny tiny little baby. You guys would have seen these. Tons of nodes to cut on both of these too if you're a big propagator. So she definitely snagged the good stuff. She also snagged the philodendron painted lady, little baby. She's got a lot of little starter projects here. Syngonium wendlandii, that's in need of some love. And then she snagged herself the gloriosum, which I threw in as a freebie since I offered it up as a freebie in a bundle since she got so many others. I am going to take it out of here and put it in moss and ship it in moss. The rest of these I think I'll just leave in their little containers. I might take this syngonium out. I'm not sure, just for the sake of space, because then she also got the anthurium clarinervium, and I'm curious to get your opinion on this one because I don't think she's here to ask her. But I did repot it because it was in with my silver blush, and I kept it in the same medium just for the sake of like not putting the plant in shock. But I'm feeling like it's just kind of wobbly and wonky and heavy, and I'm not sure if I should take it out. There's crazy amazing roots on this plant. I'm not sure if I should put it in moss. And I'm curious what you guys think. Should I just like secure it down and ship it in its original soil? Because then I'm just going to tell her to repot it into whatever she would feel comfortable repotting it into, because the roots look amazing on this plant. I just didn't want to risk the plant going into shock from like switching up the medium. Do you know what I mean? Before it like even gets to her. Let me move you down even. Leave it as is. That's kind of where I'm leaning, but I'm not sure. So yeah, we have 6 plants for her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so let's get to that. I am gonna moisten these teeny ones just like the tiniest bit. I'm not gonna let a lot of water run through them because I don't want them to be wet. I don't recommend doing this, but I know what I'm doing, so I'm okay with it. And I am gonna like save those for last. So literally all I did was just put like the teeniest little bit. I just like took it in my hand and kind of like whoop, threw it in there a little bit, if that makes sense. So I am gonna leave those for last. Let's start with this. This one's nice and moist, but not wet. This cute little philodendron painted lady baby that, again, she's got some nodes to propagate from if she wants to, because this was just like a stem cutting and it popped out of this node up here. So what I would do if this was my plant is cut it right here and just like reroot this part, because these aerial roots are pretty dead. And then you can even just leave this in here and you'll get new growth probably from this bottom node, because I think this was a runner. I don't think that anything ever came out from it, so I can't really actually speak to whether or not that node is spent, but there's another one down there, so like I feel like another growth point would come out from somewhere. I would ship it as is, ship it, okay, consensus is ship it as is. I appreciate the help because sometimes I can be really indecisive and I don't know what to do. So I'm just covering the top of the medium here with a damp paper towel. There's lots of ways to go about this. By no means am I saying that the way that I do things is the only way and the best way. This is just years of me shipping plants and receiving plants and what I think works and what doesn't work, as well as using the resources that I have and trying to reuse as much of what I have as possible. So, are you guys excited for the next purge? Because I only did like maybe 20 plants and it's still kind of overwhelming. So I'm thinking maybe every few weeks we can do a little purge. I was like, there's nothing really stopping me from doing a live sale here on YouTube. Chris, what did you send me? I don't want anything. What was I saying? Oh, there's no reason why I can't do a live sale here on YouTube. It's just harder to get in touch with people and communicate like through email and stuff. But I really don't see a reason why if we wanted to that we couldn't do like a purge here on YouTube, as long as you guys provide me with like a way to contact you so that I can get your information. If I've shipped to you before, I already have your information, and I'm gonna assume that it's the same unless you tell me that you've moved. So there is that. I use a shipping program, so the portal kind of like saves everything, but I also tried to start like a spreadsheet. Just like, no, I'm not good. I don't want your money, you crazy woman. You crazy girl. So you can see I'm kind of just like covering the top here. For plants that are in soil, I'll usually like tape up the bottom too, but I don't find that the moss and perlite really like comes out of the bottom as much as like soil will. So I aim for no soil spillage in my packages, but you know, sometimes shit happens. But that is the goal. She's crazy, right, Adina? I should make you, do you want to be a wrench too, Chris? I can make you a moderator. Since David's not here to help me. I think I can just click on you and add you as a moderator. There you go. You're now a moderator. You now have a wrench. You get a blue wrench. You guys are like two of my oldest plant fam members, so it feels appropriate. Not like in age. It's refreshing watching someone else package. LOL, just got a sick Aria today, poor thing. She has a tummy bug and wants you to know she really wants you to say hi. Well, hi, Aria. It's always a pleasure hanging out with you. I'm sorry that you have a tummy ache. Tummy aches are my least favorite. They really do stink. And I hope you feel better soon. You have an amazing mommy taking care of you. So I'm sure you'll be just fine. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you're enjoying this, please. Thank you for the reminder, Gina. I appreciate that. Purging is healthy as well. I agree. I was just thinking it, and then she said it. Jax, you're in my head. Probably an age. No, that's not what I meant. Not what I meant at all. I like to give it a little shake test. Nothing's coming out. We're good. We're good on that one. Cute little painted lady. I love the philodendron painted lady. I think it's super underrated. And that is a little baby cutting there. I'm gonna have to put this in a big girl box. That is a baby cutting there from my mama plant. So this is a very sad leaf, but I'm confident that she can get this plant to bounce back because it is rooted. It is a rescue mission, that's for sure. You're welcome. Cute little Aria. But yeah, I mean, how was everybody's weekend? Did you guys go anywhere? Did you do anything? Is it too hot? Is it raining a lot where you are? I feel like it's like raining nonstop in some places and then just like not raining at all in other places. At least here in America, I don't know. It's winter in some other countries, so I don't really know what goes on. What goes on out there? Yeah, this is a process. It's a really long process. I do everything fairly slowly. I try to make sure that I'm not like messing anything up. Feels like temperature here is 105 in Austin. Oof. Worked today and way too hot up in northwest Montana. Yeah, I haven't been outside today, and I don't really plan on it. I don't have a reason to go outside today. I gotta bring these to the post office tomorrow morning. I try to get things done like early. And I'm supposed to bring my cat to the vet tomorrow. I'm waiting for them to call me back because I think they messed up my appointment, and I really hope that I can still get him in there tomorrow because I've been mentally prepared for it. Dina, that's cute. You didn't have to do that. That is a really cute emoji. But yeah, hopefully we get a nice clean bill of health at the vet. I get really, really bad anxiety every time that I have to take him. Since he turned 10, which was 3 years ago, by the way, he's 13 now. But since my cat turned 10, my anxiety just like went through the roof. And I'm always anxious taking him to the vet, but then I feel better after when they tell me like that he's fine. Okay. 2 down. The next one is, what are you? This cute little jewel orchid, little baby. Mine is taken off like crazy in the greenhouse. You guys are going to see that. I did like a little plant tour video right before this. I don't know when I'm going to post it, but you'll see it soon. And, my jewel orchid looks so beautiful. 105 here in Central California. Sorry I'm late. You're good, Nomina. I'll be packing your stuff up eventually. It takes me a long time. It's already been a half an hour. Like, this is normal for me, though, even when I'm not, like, rambling. It takes me forever to do this, which is why I do it. I try to remember to do it on Sunday afternoon so that I don't spend all of my Monday morning packaging plants, and then I'm tired, and I gotta bring them to the post office. It just kind of like sucks my whole day. So I figured I'd at least get the bulk of it done with you guys, the easy stuff, and get things, you know, squared away so that I have less work to do tomorrow. I'll just have to like print out all the labels and things like that. It's 106 in Arizona, but it's supposed to be 113. Ooh, hope you receive good news regarding your baby. Me too. He's my child. Hot in Arizona, 110 plus. Only do things in the AM. My outdoor plants are struggling. Stay in, girl. It's disgusting out here in New York. We're in Central California. I'm from Visalia. I don't know where that is. Is that in California? But I've never been to California. I've never been to the West Coast. The furthest out I've been is Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona. So, well, there is that. I don't know what the temperature is here today. I didn't even look. I saw 122 degrees the other day. Ooh. Yeah, Arizona is like pretty painful. At least it's not humid though, right? The humidity here is really what's murdering me. It just makes me feel like weighed down, and like my back has been hurting. Oh my gosh, I woke up with my back so sore this morning, you guys, because I finally was able to sleep on my left side, which is like the side I normally prefer to sleep on. And I just haven't been able to because that's the side of my back that hurts. But I've been rolling it out, and I think it's just like sore now, and it's just like, it's just like this dull, achy pain, and it's really irritating. But I slept a lot better last night than I have in a while. Looks funny. Because I was able to like move around a little bit more and get comfortable in more than just like one position. So she's without her favorite person because he's across the country, and I'm stressed. I was running on maybe 5 hours of sleep in a full 72 hours the first few days. That sounds like not fun at all. My dog ended up with a back injury playing, and she's been on multiple medications every 8 hours. It's been 4 days, and she's on these for 2 full weeks, and my boyfriend is on the other side of the country. Yeah, David helps me a lot when it comes to my anxiety regarding my cat, which is why I'm worried about my appointment tomorrow, because I specifically made it for later in the day when he gets off of work so that he can drive us there, because it just makes me feel better not having to drive, because I get really anxious, and like being able to hold my cat like on my lap, because he gets really anxious too. I try really hard to keep my energy calm for the sake of his energy, but it's really hard. I feel like he can still sense that I'm stressed out. I gotta take his carrier out tonight, so then he's not freaked out by the sight of it tomorrow. So hopefully it doesn't cost me half of my monthly income, but that is the price we pay for loving our babies and just wanting to make sure that they're healthy. So they'll probably do some blood work on him and just like a regular checkup. They do like complimentary nail clipping and stuff like that, and they cut them way shorter than I normally do, because like I'm afraid to cut them too short, and I also kind of feel bad. But it is nice having them shorter. So, alright, I think that is good for the Standeliana. So I'm gonna pack up those 4, and then I'll do the Gloriosum and the Anthurium a little bit later when we do the repotting stuff. I was supposed to do the repotting stuff before. I also have some little freebies that I'm going to be putting in some of these packages. I don't know if you guys are going to see it, because I don't know if we're going to get to that point, but I have this little variegated Weddii cutting that some lucky person is going to get, or I might cut it into 2 separate 2-node cuttings. I also have 2 Cartesii cuttings. I have 2 Dischidia Oantha variegated cuttings. If you buy from me, you probably already have one of these. I always throw these in as like extras. And then today I also have some of the Dischidia Camiguin Island cuttings. Like these are like, they were trailing, so they were like this, for somebody. And then I have this Obscura that I can chop into like a couple of different cuttings, Hoya. And then I brought over a cutting of my Pothos Enjoy that I can probably cut into a couple of different cuttings to include for people who, I don't know, bought like Manjula and stuff like that. I try to pay attention to like what people buy so that I can give them a little freebie that is similar to like what they like. So I don't know. She's got her Gloriosum as her freebie for this one, so if you bought something from me and you have a preference for which freebie you want, now is a good time to tell me so I can write it down. But I am gonna get my tissue paper. Start wrapping up these plants. I'm in Oregon now. Wait, what did I miss? It's 79 here in Oregon. That's crazy. I've only been as far east as Denver. So much here, but I am by the mountain, so I think that's why we get more humidity, just not much rain. Yeah, you get the storms. You're lucky. I'd love to move to Oregon. I hate the heat. I have a friend in Portland I want to visit just to get away. My oldest dog got heart meds recently. He has a heart murmur and is 12. Oh, I hate that they get older. They need to stop aging. All right, so I'm gonna take a little bed of floof. I'm just gonna kind of lay it out here. Put the plant in there, and then I kind of like to cradle it around. I'm like kind of an excessive floof user, but I feel like you can never have like too much floof, especially because this one has a little baby leaf. So I just make a little bed, a bed of floof. My family moved back to Hanford, but I just can't do it. You're so sweet. I need a crowbar to get the plant out of the packages. Well, yeah. Just need some scissors. I'm gonna fold the ends. This part is satisfying. I always liked like gift wrapping and stuff, especially when I worked in retail. And it was like Christmas time, they would always have me doing the gift wrapping because I was like just far better at it than everybody else. So I'm kind of a perfectionist, and I take pride in everything that I do, even if it seems small or mundane. Okay, which plant was this? Sandaliana. So you guys can help me not mess up. So it's Talia. Sandaliana. Is that how you spell it? I don't even know. Okay, that is one of her plants. I have like condensation from my drink getting things wet. What are you guys drinking? Excessive floof user, I am. But I've never had a plant arrive damaged, at least not if I actually floofed properly. One time I forgot to floof for some reason. Like I had like a brain fart and I just wrapped it up in the tissue paper. So a leaf broke off and I was like, well, yeah, because you didn't floof. Why would you not floof? You forgot to floof. What's the matter with you? So for the larger plants, like for her anthurium, I'll be using some of the corrugated paper, but for these smaller plants, I really don't find it necessary, especially because they're all going to get nestled in to one another in the package. And I don't like there should be no gaps in your box. Like when you shake it, you shouldn't hear anything. Have you had to reopen them because you forgot what you packed in there? No, I haven't, thankfully, because I know my brain, and that's why I do everything very slowly and very deliberately. But I'm worried that because I'm live streaming that I'm going to get distracted, but you guys are here to tell me, and I can always rewind it and be like, wait, what did I just do? So this one is so stinking cute. I had a hard time with my jewel orchids when they were small, but now that it's bigger, they're really easygoing for me compared to other orchids. So if they even are orchids. Are they actually in the same family? I'm not sure. But whenever I've gotten a really small one, I've had a hard time keeping it happy. But now that I have one that's pretty large, it's really easy. I just have to cut it back pretty frequently, which is why I always have cuttings. And I probably have more if that's something you guys want. If there's anything that you ever see of mine that you're interested in that obviously isn't like my Monstera elbow, because like, no. Just send me a DM. And if I forget, send another one. Because I will forget. Like, somebody wanted the Hoya Sweet Scent, and now I can't remember who it was. I think she was a Plant Fan member. So, Natalia. And this is the Jewel Orchid. And usually I'll put them all in a box, and then I put the person's name on the box too, so that, like, I can't fuck it up. Do you put live plant stickers on the box? I don't, just because I haven't bought them. But you totally can. There's no harm in that. I don't think it matters. I don't think they handle the plant any differently if they know what's in it or not. They literally don't care. So, you know, there's that. You package plants better than most. Love it. Well, thank you for the compliment. I appreciate that. Like I said, I take a lot of pride in what I do. And I feel like it's always like better safe than sorry. Like, better to like overfloof and over package than to like under floof and under package. Do you know what I mean? Like, I try to make it sort of neat. I used to like really care a lot more about the aesthetics, but I just don't really have time for that anymore. And I try to I like to do the handwritten notes and everything, but again, it's just like very time consuming. So sometimes I don't have it in me to do that. But I do include stickers. And I have like some of David's bookmarks. I also have the first couple copies of the first chapter of his book. If anybody's interested in that being included in their package, I can do that. Natalia. And what was this? Syngonium Wendlandia. Little rescue baby. Okay, we got a little pile going on for her. Painted lady. And I specifically do everything like one package at a time. So that I don't get confused with whose plant is what and what goes where and who gets what and, you know, all that stuff. I mean, the first plants I've received, so I was just wondering if that was common. I've been buying plants on the Plant Story app, and they're the first plants that don't have live plants on them. I think that's pretty common for like smaller sellers. It's not really like a necessity. Because again, I really don't think that the post office looks or cares about what's in the package. They ask you liquid, fragile, perishable, lithium battery, potentially hazardous, all that stuff. So I don't really know what the point is to put that on there, you know what I mean? Like what the purpose of that would be. Like, maybe you might get the occasional, like, postman who actually cares, but most of them don't. I'd love a few pages of David's book. I can put that down to put in your box, no Mina. Just think that stuff. write it before I forget. Where you at? Do 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 do. Where is yours? Oh, there's. Okay, hopefully I don't forget. I think this looks adequately floofed. I guess it's just to make the buyer feel better. I don't really know, because like they're not gonna be like, oh, there's plants here, let me be nicer to the package. Like, they literally don't care. It's either got a fragile sticker on it or it doesn't, and I'm not sure that that even matters. Whether or not there's a fragile sticker. To be completely frank. So we got ourselves a weird butt. So I tend to just kind of try and fold it in like this. And just put a piece of tape across the bottom. Talia again. What was this? Painted Lady? Okay. Those are hers. And I'm gonna just put them over here for now, since we're not done with that package. Don't make fun of my PJ butt. I've gotten smushed boxes that said fragile. Yeah, like, it doesn't matter. They really don't care. Arizona is really bad, apparently, because I've had so many issues trying to get shit to Chris's house. And it's like, hello, Mr. Postman, did you just, like, can you just read the package and use your critical thinking skills? Okay, what is next? Let's put little checks next to the plants that we boxed up. Still have to do these two and these two. Okay. Next, all right, this one, oh, I left those up in the greenhouse. I left the Manjula and the Campo up in the greenhouse. So we're gonna skip over that one. The next one is the Synapsis Splash. Okay, so somebody bought all three of these. 1, 2, and 3. So we got to package up all three of these and put them in a big girl box. This one I can like actually just properly box it all up for you, because that is all that she got. And I have it all here, and I think I'll probably include a little extra enjoy cutting for her in there. Just need some more paper towel. Starting to get hungry over here. And I'm feeling like I need a smoke. Do you put a fragile sticker? No, I don't put any stickers. I don't think it matters, really. Is it appropriate for me to request that you go over what your membership is about? Yeah, I totally can. You can actually click the join button, which is what I'm going to do right now, so that the perks come up. You can click it as well. It's not going to affect the screen or anything. It's just going to show you the different tiers. So the first tier is Plant Fam Member, which is $2.99 a month, which is a recurring monthly payment. You can cancel it at any time. And this is going to be tricky. What you get essentially is the loyalty badges that you see next to like Chris's and Adina's name, not the wrench, like the little leaf. And the longer you're a member, the color changes your leaf as your leaf matures. into a nice like kind of silvery blue, because that's my favorite. And then Adina will be the first one to get there, but I'm not going to tell you what like the ultimate end all be all badge is, because it's not a leaf. But like you're going to find out soon. Like Adina and a few others that have been a member for like over a year. I think it's like once you hit like the 2-year mark maybe, or something like that. I don't remember. It doesn't say when you hover over it. You also get custom emojis, which I do need to update and like add some new ones. You can use the crash emoji. If any of the members want to show some of those emojis in the chat for me, that would be amazing. You get access to the members only group chat on Instagram. Obviously it's optional. You don't have to be part of it if you don't want to. You also get exclusive members only videos every other Monday. I have one that I need to film for tomorrow. I'll probably just film it tomorrow. Unless y'all want to do a live stream. I just have to bring Crash to the bed at some point, so I don't really know what my day is going to be like. But, and then the one that everybody likes is the early access to my plant sales. So when I have things that I'm ready to get rid of, I will post them to the group chat, as well as the members, like the members only tab here, just to give you guys a heads up and make sure that you get first dibs on everything. The next tier is Plant Fam VIP, which is $9.99 a month. You get everything from the first tier, but then you also get discounted merchandise, which I will have soon. And you will always get bonus plant with every single purchase. So Plant Fam members do tend to get like more freebies and stuff like that in their packages, but I can't do it every time. But if you are a Plant Fam VIP member, you will get a bonus plant or cutting in every single package that you get from me. You just have to remind me. And then there's Plant Fam Elite, which is $24.99 a month, which is literally just if you want to be a crazy person and spend a bunch of money to support my channel. I don't expect anybody to ever be in that top tier. You don't get anything extra by being in it. It is just there as an option for people who might want it. So most people are just Plant Fam members, which is just $2.99 a month, which is cheaper than most like entry-level Patreon pages. So, okay, what did I miss, you guys? Because I couldn't see anything while I had that window open. I've gotten some, okay, do you put, no, I read that already. Love Syndapsis. I have the Arderius, Exotica, and Silvery Ann. I love them too. You get a freezer monthly message. Oh, a free, not freezer. You get a free monthly message like this. I can't wait for the new badge when it comes. You're close. You're a few months away from seeing what it is. So yeah, you do. You get one free kind of like super chat looking thing in the live chats a month. I love the crash emoji too. It's my favorite. I don't know how to do any of that. You just clicking on the emoji when it says like add reaction, it should have your custom Jacqueline's Jungle emojis here. So one says I'm not mad about it. I gotta change the font on these so that they're a little easier to read. You've got, oh my god, so cute, it's fine, and regular degular at the request of many of you. First dibs makes it totally worth it. I mean, I think so. I try to make sure that I make it worth your while, because I don't feel worthy of having like paid members. That's for sure. Like I don't know. I always feel guilty charging money for anything. And I don't want it to feel like it was never intended to be like I have this content behind a paywall. It was literally, I just want to offer you something extra for your money. You know? The members only videos are usually like more personal updates, life updates, just chilling, whatever, like, you know what I mean? Literally whatever. it's not always plant related. A lot of the time it's just me rambling about what the hell is going on in my life. But I'm always open to whatever my members like want to see too. You guys just tell me to film whatever I want. So I gotta do my hair. I can dye my hair with you guys in the next one if you want. Or like sometimes people want to see my skincare routine, things like that like aren't really appropriate for the channel. Although tomorrow's video, because I don't think I'll be up, I might upload it tonight. I don't know. Do you guys want to see it tonight? Probably instead of tomorrow. I don't usually upload on Mondays, but I figured since I'm live today on a Sunday that I would upload my video for today tomorrow. But you know, that's really up to you guys. I also need a members only video for tomorrow, so there's already like over 10 members only videos too, so there is like kind of a little archive for you to watch if you're new. I apologize for whoever has to open this. I just don't want the soil coming out. Just really hard to do when you have multiple stems like this. So just to like keep crisscrossing the tape. When I'm not broke, I'll member. Yeah, no worries. I literally don't expect it from anyone. I'm excited about the new video. Well, girl, I haven't filmed it yet, so. Or do you mean the one that okay, so the one that are you guys ready for this? I'm giving you a sneak peek. This is what my video is about. It has nothing to do with plants. So let me know if you want to see that tonight or if you want to see that tomorrow. It's not plant related content, so it just like really doesn't count as an upload. The handbag one. I told you I'm kind of nervous about the way that people are gonna like react to it. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm just hoping that people are gonna be kind and maybe even just like a little bit grateful for sharing something that could get you like a great deal. So I don't know. It was one of those things that I just like couldn't say no to. I was like, this isn't plant related at all. Okay, I think we're good. We are gonna need to cover up the bottom on these though. Tonight. Okay, I mean, it's already up. I just need to like finalize it. Oh, he knocked off a little leaf. Oh, so sad. It happens. So yeah, I can do it tonight. That just means there's no video tomorrow unless you're a member, and you'll get your members only video tomorrow. So, because it don't matter to me. And then I gotta figure out what else to film. I did film a few other things today. Like I said, I filmed some plant chores. This whole like little piece here is just done. So, I filmed some plant chores. I did my my July favorites, but I'm not gonna be posting that until like closer to the end of the month. Just wanted to get it done because I forgot last month and I was late. And also I just like really didn't have that many ideas, and I didn't want to film that many videos because I didn't feel like doing my hair. So this is what you're getting. Hi Jacqueline, I have a little time before I go to a meeting. Hi Holly. I gotta get your little Hoya babies out to you soon too. I get overwhelmed with all of the packages. I have something I gotta send to Chris. I got something I gotta send to my friend Tessa. And I got something I gotta send to you. Hi Sarah. Always good to see you. Just trying to package up these Synapsis Splash because somebody bought all three. I've offered up all three of these for $20. That's less than like what? Math. I don't know. It's like what, $6? A little more than $6 each? Whatever. You know what? Nobody said I was good at math. But I've just had them for so long. I am assuming that she's probably going to take them and pop them all up into one. Welcome to Plant Fam member. No, Mina, I thought you already were. Or did it cancel? Sometimes it cancels itself and then people rejoin if the payment didn't go through. I'm so excited for that package and thanks so much. I will put my mailing address on your Instagram. Yeah, I think I have it. It doesn't hurt to resend it. I got a little laggy there for a second, didn't I? Like, oh my god, LOL. What did I miss? Did I miss something? Or are you just laughing at me because I'm bad at math? Because that's fine. You can laugh. I was in the slow math class. But I still went to go on and study sciencey stuff and graduated top of my class. So I'm not stupid or anything. I'm just not good at numbers. My brain has a hard time with numbers. I think it's probably like a product of like the ADHD and like a little bit of dyslexia where like for some, but not with like letters as much as it is numbers. I don't know if there's like a different word for it. I jumble up numbers. Like if you tell me a number, I'll remember the numbers. I just might mix up the order or like 6s and 9s because they're so similar in my head. And I'm such a visual person that if I can't, like if I'm trying to visualize what the number was and I'm trying to remember, like I'll get things screwed up. Changed my credit card. Gotcha. I was gonna say, I thought you already. I don't like check it to see if people cancel or anything like that. I probably should. Because then I gotta kick you out of the group chat, which feels kind of shitty. I was thinking about starting a Discord though, and most of you seemed cool with it, so we might move the members chat over to Discord. Just keep things like more organized. You know? We've been doing this for an hour and I'm like barely even like half, I'm like not even a quarter of the way through. It's fine. Everything's fine. This is my least favorite thing to do. I love the excitement of selling plants. But you better believe that one day if I ever have money to hire somebody, this is what they're going to be doing. I just also have a problem with, like, trusting people to do things right. So then I just end up doing everything myself, which is exhausting. And eventually, if I want to, you know, have a successful business, I need to learn how to let other people do stuff. But we don't have space to be, you know, running a crazy big operation here, so I'd say that's good. Good shake test. I need another paper towel and a snack. Okay. These pots are really annoying to like try and wrap up too, so this is gonna be fun. Discord can be fun. Have a great rest of your day. You too, Holly. Thanks for hanging out. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, you guys. And then I'm going to ask you to leave a comment, like, after we're done, too. I'm not going to be here for, like, more than 2 hours, so we've been here for an hour. We've got another hour to get this done. And then your girl needs to eat some food. David, are you still there? I know you're driving, but I wasn't sure if you're still there because I was wondering what time you'll be home. Because I'll probably eat those leftovers when I'm done. I love selling them, hate packing and sending them out, but I micromanage. Yeah. I hate it too, but I love your channel. Have so much fun listening to you. Well, thank you. I'm glad that you enjoy it. That's the point. That's why I'm here. That's why I do it. I hope that you can learn something, that I can make you laugh with my awkwardness. You know, and all that good stuff. I think maybe he lost service. I don't see him anymore. So, yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions. Doesn't have to be plant related. You can, or if anything you feel like sharing. Anything you want to share with the class? Any questions you have about packaging? Hi, Elizabeth. I always way overpack plants. Me too. I was just saying that I overflew. And like, this is gonna be a pain in the ass for somebody to get out of here, but there shouldn't be any dirt in their package. And when I wrap it up, I'm gonna wrap the tissue paper around the bottom so that, although I did see somebody use plastic wrap on the bottom, and I was like, that's kind of smart because then it catches everything. I just don't really love using a bunch of plastic wrap. Hi, did you hear my question, babe? I was wondering what time you're going to be home. I don't remember what time it was when you left. I want more morning Insta lives this week. I'm going to aim for like Friday, Saturday morning. I did them really early this week, so there like weren't a lot of people. I wanted to do one this morning, but I end up sitting there for like 3 hours and then I don't want to do anything else. So that's the thing, you know. I'll be back around 6. Okay, that's what I thought. Stay on until 6 when he walks through the door. He could say hi. I'm too hungry for that. I'm gonna need to eat in like an hour. I get it. Yeah. But I do enjoy the Instagram lives because I am just like a little less filtered. Not that I'm like, you know, intentionally censoring myself or anything like that when I'm here. YouTube is just a little bit pickier about what you say and what you do. And I'm not monetized on Instagram, so like, what are they gonna do? Kick me off? I'll just start another account. Like, it's fine. I'm not gonna cry about it. Like, it would suck, but I'm not gonna like lose my crap over it. That's not where I make my money, you know? YouTube just has more rules. Yeah, for sure. Although I heard that, like, Instagram's getting pretty bad, too, and that people don't like the threads because you can't, like, say certain things. Like, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I haven't used it. I just know that a lot of people don't like it. But it is kind of annoying when you can't just, like, say what you want to say. So I'm careful. Plus I know that people watch my videos like with their kids around, so I'm not just gonna be like smoking weed and cursing like a sailor around kids, you guys. You know what I mean? Like on Instagram, I assume it's a different vibe. You know what I mean? I know that a lot of my people here on YouTube are putting me on their TV in their living room while their kid is like right there. So like I gotta be a good example, you know? I watched kids for like 12, 15 years. I absolutely love kids, and would never act a certain way in front of like little kids. Do you know what I mean? Like you want to set a good example. When they get older, who cares, you know? But like let them do what, because they've already developed their little personality by then. I'm not trying to influence anybody's like little children to be cursing and stuff like that. I like the morning lives, except I'm not up at 4 a.m. Yeah, I was up really early because I couldn't sleep because of my back. Can we get the first couple chapter of David's book online without ordering plants? I don't know if it's up anymore. I don't know if he has it available, but the book is cheap on Amazon. If you want to just grab the book. Because I can pretty much guarantee you that once you read the first chapter, you're going to want to keep reading. So, thank you for my new Hoya phase. I now have about 7. You're welcome. I was actually just talking to Miro over at, is it Bazi Plants? I don't know how you're supposed to say it. Because I was like, look at what we're doing. Have you noticed? There are so many new Hoya people, and they're coming to me and saying that it's me and your like videos that are getting them into Hoya. And he was like, I know, we're taking over the world with Hoya. And like we were just having a chat, and I don't know, I thought it'd be fun if maybe we could figure out a way to do a little like Hoya collab together. I thought that you guys would like that, since there's a lot of crossover with our viewers. And I think it's important to show that us plant YouTubers do have like friendships with each other, and we do have relationships with each other, and we do have some sort of sense of community. Like I do try really hard to cultivate that, because there aren't a lot of channels that really do collabs. Like you have like Emma and what's her face that do stuff together because they're friends and they live near each other. But I just mean like, I love it when I can invite like Sarah, if you're still here. Yeah, I love when you're in my videos. I love being able to invite like Svetlana in my videos. Like I'm a little bit biased because these are also people that I like and like would 100% be hanging out with regularly if we lived near each other. You know what I mean? So I enjoy collabing with people. And I think it's just nice for people to see that the community is capable of coming together and doing stuff together and being nice to each other and being friends with each other. Congratulations on your channel growing. I see you posting every day, girl. Doing that work. It's fun. It's rough. It's rough out here, but we're doing it. And it's not me. It's everybody else. I really genuinely appreciate all of the people who, you know, are here and stick around, and all the new people. Like it's been really amazing. We should hit 15K by my birthday, which is in October, if we stay on the pace that we're at right now, growth wise, and I'm very, very excited about that. So we will be doing a giveaway when we get there. My kid sneaks salad fingers and thinks I can't see it in her history. I like rusty spoons. Yeah, that's good. I appreciate you being family friendly. I try, Sarah. I let it slip every once in a while, but I try. My daughter loves watching your plant videos with me. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not gonna, just don't let them watch my Instagram lives with you, because that's where I'm cursing and doing things that aren't really kid friendly. My 50-year-old son watches when he visits me. That's really cute too. He thinks you're lovely. Well, I appreciate that. I already got myself an old man though. I love his channel too. He is so dry. And I love that. Like his sarcasm is just, his sense of humor is really dry. Yes, Claire. Well, I don't know why I couldn't remember her name. Claire and Emma are so stinking cute together, and I low-key get jealous all the time because I just want to be like their third. I'm like, can I come and hang out with you guys? I firmly believe that Emma and I would be great friends in real life. We pretty much have the same vibe, I feel like. So it makes sense that my viewers watch a lot of the same channels, because these are the people that I'm watching too, because I feel like I can relate to people that are like more laid back and chill. First chapter of Space Pew Pew is available to anyone who signs up to my email list on the website, which is just davidbatterina.com. Right, babe? Do you want me to put it? I can put it in the chat. Are there characteristics I should look for when purchasing a young Tycon? I mean, you just want good variegation. It's genetic. So if it doesn't have a ton of variegation, it's probably not gonna get a ton. Like this one's pretty low variegation. It's putting out this new leaf that has a little white chunk there. And I mean, like, you never know what'll happen, but I don't really anticipate this one being one of like my higher variegated ones. So you're definitely gonna want to be careful. And if you are on Instagram, I know Derek was live like an hour ago, Plants with Dirt, and he was doing a whole bunch of ties for like cheap. It's like Customer Appreciation Week. And this is one from him, a more low variegation one that he sent me, but still a really gorgeous plant. So I wouldn't be mad if you hopped over on the Instagram live to snag yourself a couple of plants. Let's see. Half moons aren't your friend. Go for splotches more than cream. Yeah, just look for good genetics. IG is just for me. Even the low variegation ones are pretty. Yeah, exactly. Like that one's still gorgeous. I'm not mad about it. I have high variegated ones, low variegated ones, medium variegated ones. All of them. More mother plants for me to cut and propagate. And share with you guys. Because they are still like a little pricey. They're definitely better than they've been in the past, obviously, but they're still a little pricey if you get a bigger one. But it depends on where you're getting it from too. Some places are like way cheaper than others. Okay, some of this floof is a little. I apologize if you get floof from me that has schmutz in it, like little pieces of plant and dirt. It just kind of happens. I try to clean it out, but it's hard, and I don't want to waste the floof. All right, so this one's a little bit more difficult just because of this box. So if you can see what I'm doing here, I am gonna make sure that I'm putting floof like in between in all these like empty spaces. Plant Proper had them for $65 this week. That's a good price. It's a really good price. I know people have gotten like little baby seedlings for like dirt cheap though. And like I got mine. I got like a pretty good variegated one at like a little bit bigger than this one for like $130. So like they're still not. And that was a little while ago. They're still coming down in price. Even from the seller that I got it from, they've come down. So, you know, definitely, it's definitely more affordable. So I would just wait until you find like the right one. Okay, that looks good. Aerial fruits. These are just a little bit harder to wrap because they don't only go around this tissue paper like once. And I have to try not to rip the edges here. I need more hands. I need one still. I had to sell mine during COVID, then the price shot up. Really? I thought the prices were going down. I think like it just depends on like where you are and where you're getting it from. I'm gonna just fold up these bottom pieces here. And give it a bit of tape. Where's my pen? One plant down. Next. I need one still. Oh, I just read that. They are going down now. I'm just broke. Rabbit care is expensive. It is. Animals in general are expensive. But you know what's not expensive aside from the initial cost? Snakes. Who knew where I was going with that? They're really not. Like, you just buy the frozen thawed mice or rats, but you like kind of buy those in bulk. And if you get them at a reptile expo, it's even cheaper. And because you don't have to pay the shipping. And then, yeah, like I only deep clean and change out their substrate like every few months. So you're not really buying a ton of that. And I'm using literally coco coir, like the big blocks of coco coir, which are super cheap. So yeah, aside from like the initial like snake itself and the enclosure and like the water bowl and the hide and like all the things that you need in there, they're really cheap. They're literally the easiest pet on the face of the planet. And I will not stop advocating for you all getting snakes. Geckos are cheap too. They're a little bit more upkeep though, because you feed them every day, every other day, depending on your gecko. Honestly, I think Norman, my gargoyle gecko, could be happy eating like every 3 days, but Daisy, the crested gecko, I feel like I could feed her every day and she'll happily eat. So I think it varies. They have different appetites. I want to get a hognose. They're so cute when they're little, but they're so derpy when they get big that I don't know. I want one of like everything though. That's the problem. So, and I feel like is it king snakes that are colubrids? Because I could fuck with that too. Hey girl, hey. Hi, Lindsay loves leaves. I used to play with snakes in one of my science classes in high school. Once I forgot I had one of them and she accidentally went to another class with me. Scared everyone when she slithered out of my hoodie. They'll do that. Hi, Jennifer. They will go in like your sleeves, your pockets, your hood. Willow likes to go in my hair and try and climb on top of my head. I have pet rats. I don't think I could handle a freezer full of them. No, I totally get you. I was weird about it at first. I couldn't even like watch them eat, but now I'm like fascinated by it. And I'm always like in this internal conflict with like loving snakes, but also loving rodents and thinking they're really cute. So I'm just like, I saw a video of a garter snake wrapped around a bunny, killing the bunny, and I was like, somebody save the bunny. But like, that's just the circle of life. And if you save the bunny, then you potentially kill the snake. So it's like, I love them both. And I hate how brutal nature is, and I just don't like it. I want everything to just be vegan. Except for me, because I like chicken. Am I blurry? Why is this happening? Like, I have my Wi-Fi on, right? Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why that keeps happening. I apologize. My dragons are pretty low maintenance once they are adults. As babies, they eat so much it gets expensive. That's exactly why we didn't get one. We will eventually. For sure, we definitely want a beardy, like 100%. But now just wasn't like the right time. So eventually we'll get a little beardy and a tegu. It's sad, but they need to eat too. I know, it makes me so sad. But they all, like, they need to eat. I want my snakes to eat, so I've been desensitized to it. And now I actually kind of find it fascinating, and I love watching them eat. We fed Silas yesterday, and if you guys saw him, he has the tiniest little head and neck, and I have no idea how he fit that little rat, the little mouse. It was like a little, like, pinky, fuzzy, whatever. I don't know the sizes. Big bag of dog food is like $60. Yeah. I'm okay with them eating, just not from my freezer. It's not as bad as you think because they're humanely killed and they're raised like properly, specifically to be fed to snakes. You know what I mean? So it's not like they're being plucked from nature. It's just out in nature. It makes me sad when I see it. I can't watch it. I can't watch videos like that. I thought I had more fluke from these packages. Yeah. I will be reusing like a lot of this stuff I have here too. Everything is a mess. I'm sorry, babe. You're coming home to a freaking mess. I've just been running around. I've been doing stuff nonstop today. So again, we're just gonna like weave this fluke in and out. I am late, but I made it. Hey, boo. Hi, Crystal. I would also want to watch them eat. It's so weird the way they just, their jaw opens up so big. And like they just, I always think they're choking, but they're fine. Like they just, the way they swallow it down is fascinating to me. Because they look funny. Like they have to figure out eventually, like boa constrictors will strike and then they constrict around it and they squeeze it. That's how they kill, because they don't know that it's already dead. That's how they kill their prey. So they'll sit like that for like a minute or two until they know it's dead. And then comes the fun part of figuring out which end is butt and which end is head, which is always my favorite. It's just really funny. They're so derpy. Like they have no idea what's going on, and it's hilarious. I'm like, no, sweetheart, that's butt. We don't eat butt. We don't eat butt end first because their legs can like get in the way. It's fine. Everything's fine. Just got off work. Great surprise. Hi, Gretchen. I tried to do this a little bit later in the day because I know I usually do like earlier on Sundays and people like have family stuff or they go to church in the morning, and I just wanted to do this a little bit later for those of us who do stuff earlier on Sundays. No thanks to snakes, I'll just visit yours. I have to pack some plants too from my Mercari shop. I need to get back on Mercari. I have like some just like Gymshark stuff and things to sell. I was on that app when it was still like in beta and there was no fee. They didn't take any fee from you back in the day. Was like what, 2016? Geez, that was just forever ago. I just haven't been on it. I know people sell plants on there now, but they definitely didn't before. Okay, we got it. And I think that I'm gonna need to use the large mailing box for this one. I'm probably going to need this taller one for something else. So I'm going to assume... Did you see this? What is wrong with this box? Okay, USPS. At least they actually sent me my boxes this time. I ordered them once and they just never delivered them. So I think this is going to be the best option for this size. Everything is such a mess right now. Where's my packing tape? It's fine. Everything's fine. Ask me questions or something while I'm away. Where the heck is all this tape? Oh, there it is. Got it. Okay. Got my shipping tape. One day I'll have a very gothy oddities antique shop and also has plants and a shop bunny. No, I love that. I would come there. I would hang out there all the time. Is this the top or the bottom? A terrible sound. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry for that. I like to put one across. For good measure. And there's cat hair. Really? He's not even over here. I apologize for shipping you guys cat hair. So this is the box. Just want to make sure. Yeah, these are gonna fit perfect. I'll probably use some bubbly wrap. Let's see. We have a little air thingy too. Alright, I'm probably gonna put this in the bottom of the box. Just like to create a barrier. And then I'm just gonna use a little bit of this stuff here to kind of like wrap each one. See, I ordered boxes once and I got like triple what I needed. That's not a bad thing though. I never have enough. This time I was smart and actually like ordered a good amount of them. Just gonna like wrap each one to some degree at least. Just for a little extra padding. You should literally fit in here perfect. Yes, good call on this size box, Jackie. A good call. And then those are small. This I'm going to put over the top here. So this is what it's looking like. I am going to put a few more pieces of tissue paper in here so that it's not bumping around, but I have my whole usual spiel I put in here. So I've got some stickers and I've got some bookmarks. These are like David's, that's his book. That's the QR code. I don't know if it'll work if you scan it, but it might if you're not on your phone while you're watching this. So I put one of those in every box. Cute little mushroom sticker. Whatever is there. I'm running out of plant stickers. Cute little plant sticker. Throw those in the box. And then I'm just going to take a few pieces of tissue paper. just to fill it in. We don't want empty space in the box. Close it up. Yeah, that seems good to me. And that is everything for her. This one's going all the way out to Texas. Okay, so this is I'll put the person's name and where it's going. So that I know whose it is. And then I'm just gonna plop it over there. That's one box, at least. That's like just actually done. I don't even know if she paid for it. Hopefully she does before I ship it. That would be nice. Let's see, who's next? I gotta go get the Manjula. Gotta get the Manhula. All right, we've got the Syndapsis, which I have right here. Not Syndapsis, Syngonium. Got some Syngonium green flecked here. Let's see what I missed. Where is better to sell plants, Etsy or Instagram? Well, Etsy's going to take some of your money, like 10% of it, so I don't sell there anymore. But Etsy is good if you don't have a following on Instagram. So there's that, and then it's kind of worth the 10% because they're giving you, like they're putting you out there. If anybody's searching for that plant, like you'll come up. Toxic ASMR. One requires a following, one runs on ratings. Both have pros and cons. Yeah, like if you don't have a following on Instagram, no one's going to see the plants that you have for sale. And then, you know, Etsy obviously is going to take a portion. You have to wait for the seller to review in order to get paid. You don't get paid right away. Yeah, I remember that. That's annoying. I just got off, especially when people just forget, and you're like, hey, so can you, like, so I can get my money? Thank you. I just got off work. Anything I need to catch up on while I'm driving home? Thanks. I mean, we're just hanging out and packaging plants, nothing crazy. No, the seller, I mean the buyer. Yeah, I knew what you meant. I love your apartment. Thank you. It's kind of a mess right now. How long did it take to get enough cuttings to propagate to sell? Well, it depends on how many plants you have and how big they are. I've been selling cuttings since like day one. I just like started selling cuttings of like Cebu Blue when it was hard to find and stuff like that. Siltepecana. Little things. You don't need to have a lot to sell. Do you have a Hoya Sarawak? If so, do you like it? I'm wanting to get one. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. I have two, actually. I need to like probably pot up together and propagate. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. Definitely worth it if you're a Hoya person, for sure. So I've got my 3 cuttings here of Syngonium. And I think that she was the first one, so she'll get the nicest one here. They're all really nice though, honestly, so we'll go with this one. And these are fresh cuttings, so, and these were sold as fresh cut. I literally just cut them and plopped them in water. So I can show you what I do. I sprayed them down too. I've been spraying everything with this Urban Gardener Say No to Bug spray, but they also have this like growth elixir that I've been like spraying on stuff for funsie, and they have like a leaf cleaner, but you would have seen it already if you watched my latest chore video. But I did spray everything with the Say No to Bugs that I'm shipping out right now. Hopefully it works. Okay, so for a fresh cutting, I'm gonna need my my moss, which I just like threw on the floor here. And I'm gonna need my plastic wrap. Running out of plastic wrap. I've had this for a long time though. Like, I really don't use a lot of it. So I'm just gonna take a little piece of plastic wrap here. Is the Sarawak a big leaf Hoya? Yes. Aria wants to know if you've ever seen Rhea the Last Dragon. She has the sword and wanted you to know. I'm writing this at, what is it? At sword point. That's cute. Aria, be nice to your mom. Don't stab her with a sword. No, I haven't seen it. Is it like a cartoon? Is it like animated? I don't watch a lot of stuff. I tend to watch the same stuff over and over again, I'm not gonna lie. So I have some moist moss here, and I'm gonna squeeze out as much excess moisture as I can because I don't want this to be wet. I just want it to be damp. And I'm just kind of gonna make a little bed of moss here. Plop the cutting in and cover it back up. Really simple and easy, and then we just wrap it up. I'm not like the best at wrapping this neatly. I never seem to get it right, but I try. It's animated Disney, but I can honestly say as an adult that it and Encanto are two of the best Disney films. I like Moana. That's my favorite like modern Disney movie. We just watched the Super Mario Brothers movie last night, and it was pretty cute. I don't like how they, you know, low-key make fun of New York Italians, but like that's fine. We don't all talk like that, okay? Imagine if I walked around like a Mamma Mia. It's a me. Well, I love Moana, but no, I haven't seen either of those. I don't have access to like Disney to stream, so there's that. Okay, so this is the only plant that she got, and what else should we include in her package? If she likes Syngonium, do you think she also likes Hoya or Pothos maybe? I don't know, you guys vote. Dischidia, Hoya, or Pothos? What should I include in this package as a freebie? I'll get another little piece of plastic ready so I can wrap it up. Hoya. But, you know, somebody who likes Syngonium, I feel like, I'm not sure. I don't know if I've ever sent to her before, so I can't. Sometimes I at least know the person, so I know like kind of what they like. What's your number one wish list plant at the moment? Number one, I can't speak. Oh wow, that's a good question, because for a while it was the Montserrat Aurea, but I got one. So, all right, you guys are saying Hoya and Dischidia, so maybe I'll just put both. Give her a cute little variegated Oiantha cutting, and which is a Dischidia, and what? Curtisia? Should we do Curtisia or should we do Obscura? Dischidia is good. Where's my moss? I keep moving everything because I have more stuff on the table than what I normally do. I'm just gonna stick these in here. Hoya hoya! I know, but which one? Do we do a little Cartesii cutting? Or should I send her a little node of Obscura? Do, 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 do. I wrote that for you. Oh my gosh, it's already almost 5 o'clock. Obscura. Okay, you're the first one to say it, so that's what we're going with. Okay, cut it this way. So I just have to like go like this. Okay. We got ourselves a little Obscura in there. I just think it's cute for people to have a little something extra. Especially if you only get the one little thing and you gotta pay for all that shipping and packaging. Hi Jessica. Oh, you all said Obscura. Okay, well that's what I did. Hopefully they do well because they are fresh cuttings. Usually I don't have an issue with Dashidia and Hoya when they're fresh cuttings, so I'm not really worried about it. How cute. Little freebie. No one's ever mad at a freebie. Oop. Dashidia fell out. It's so hard to get these in there when there's like, they're so tiny and there's no roots. Go in. I got to take it. Okay. That should be fine. Cute little baby. Make this table wet. Some floof. A little bit of floof. Running out of floof. Right, try and get floof kind of like in between each of these to some degree, so they're not like laying on each other and like getting water on each other. I love when sellers do freebies. You're the best. Very sweet. I just got a Fitchii in one of my boxes. I have a Fitchii for you here, actually, that I forgot to send in the last package because my brain was like la-di-da and forgot to put plants in your box. It's okay, excuse to send another box. Why? Where did you come from? Stop it. My hair is everywhere. So I try to like lay the leaves flat for the most part and get them all like facing one direction. Floof it out. All the floof. Never too much floof. And you guys know the drill by now. Roll this baby up like a burrito. That's a cute one, Chris. It is cute. I love Fitchii. I have two different ones. One's got like bigger leaves that are thinner, and one's got smaller leaves that are thicker, and I just don't understand. Even the seller was like, I don't know. It was sold to me as Fitchii. So when I have them in moss like this, I usually do leave the moss out of the packaging. There's really no reason for it to be in there. And then I will tape the tissue paper to it. So there is that. Okay, let's get this little baby freebie wrapped up. Only going to use the one sheet for this one. Don't need a lot. Some glue. I'm glad you guys are hanging out with me while I do this. Normally I'm just sitting here by myself listening to true crime. Okay, I'm just going to nestle this one in a little bed of floof. Hopefully she likes her freebies. Gonna wrap it up like a little burrito. I'm starting to get slab happy. I just walked outside and realized while the inside of my house looks like a lush green jungle, I cannot remember to turn on the sprinklers and my grass is dying. Grass is overrated anyway. Who needs grass? So let me write what is in here for her. We've got the Shidia, Oiantha, variegated, and Apoya obscura. This is our Syngonium, green, black. All right, so we can pop it. We can box this up. This should fit in the shoebox size priority box. If not, we gonna make it fit. Sorry for this terrible sound. I love it, Adina. When it grows out, I'll cut it for you. Across for good measure. And hopefully it fits. Yes. Perfect. Perfecto. Okay, what are we gonna use? Probably some more. I really like this stuff. I'm sure it's like really crappy to use, but I'm reusing it, so I feel like, you know, there's just like foam wrap, and I kind of want to buy some because I kind of like it. Are these purge plants going to their new homes? Yes, they are. Indeed. Wrap this up like this and stick that one in there with it. Another little piece of tape. These are the purge plants. I figured we'd go full circle. Since you guys got to see them before I sold them, and then now we're potting them up. Tons more things that I want to get rid of. I just can't do too much at once or I get overwhelmed. I'm just going to fill in the empty spaces with some tissue paper. Get all of our stuff to put in there. We've got a bookmark, David's book, and our stickers. I do like to put handwritten notes, but like I've really just been, you see how long this takes me. Just the handwritten notes make it take even longer. So let's give it the shake test. Sounds good. Why didn't we close that one up? We totally can. Nothing else is going in here. And this one goes to Another Texas one. Okay. 2 boxes down. This person actually paid, so that's good. All right. I'm doing plant chores now too. This live was a great idea. You know, I want to just do like repotting lives with you guys regularly so we can just like repot together in real time. Yay, Operation Clear Out was a success. Yes, sort of. I still have so much to do. I'm just kind of waiting on getting my Millsbow wide so that I can move a lot of plants into there, and then I'll be able to better like organize the greenhouse. She says. But yeah. Okay, who is next? We have, oh, somebody wanted me to include the Monstera Peru from my website. So I did include that for her, as well as another Syngonium green fleck. This bigger one here. Cute. These are really stinking cute, by the way. I just wanted to chop my plant back and like start over. So that is what I did. Plastic wrap. Where did you go? Where did I put it? Oh, literally right in front of me. I'm fine. One day I'll have like an office space where everything will be nice and organized, and packaging maybe will not take me hours and hours. But it's definitely something to consider when you buy plants from a small business or from an individual, when you're paying for like shipping and handling. A lot of the time you're paying for like a little bit for like their time, and it's something that I've had to like come to terms with and like make sure that I'm actually like charging the right amount of money for what I'm doing here, you know, and not selling myself short, because I buy all of the materials obviously that I use, and this is a very time consuming process. So it's shipping and handling that you're paying for, not just the shipping. Does that make sense? I used to say shipping and handling, but I feel like nobody really says that anymore. Because maybe people aren't really, I don't know, are they not paying people anymore to package stuff? Like, I don't know. So, get that out of the way. Get this Peru out of here finally. Been growing this baby. Been growing this baby out for a while in the greenhouse, and it was in a huge pot that it really didn't need to be in, so I downsized it and threw it on the website because I have a new one from Costa Farms, so I didn't really need this older one that was just in a corner of the greenhouse. It's kind of one of those situations where it'll be happier with somebody else who can actually give it the love and attention it deserves. So what have you guys been up to this weekend? Anything exciting? Or has it just been a chill summer weekend? I pretty much was just working all weekend. So Mondays I usually like give myself a break as like my day off instead of like weekends, because I do think that it's important to work through the weekend as a content creator when most people are consuming my content on weekends. If they work during the week, a lot of time people are kind of catching up on a weekend. So I feel like, I don't know, it just makes sense to be active on the weekends. And Monday I try to kind of turn it off a little bit, not really, I might reply to like comments and stuff. I get bursts of just like wanting to clear out my comments. I've been really, really behind, so I apologize for spamming you with notifications when I go through and finally heart all of your comments. I love reading them, and I do. I just if I don't reply to them, I won't heart it because then it'll disappear. So I do read them, even if I don't like heart it or reply to it right away. I do read them like as they come in. Like I check it pretty regularly. So I do see you. I just don't always have it in me to respond right away unless somebody's like asking a question or something short that I can just like say yes or no to or something. You know what I mean? Okay, I think we're good. These are her 2 plants. What should I put in her box? Do you think she would like a pothos cutting, since these are more like foliage-y kind of plants? I feel like that's a good call. Like an executive decision. And give her this cute little top cut here. Might actually just shove it in here with this one. Both those, yeah, see, I agree. Hiding from the heat. My mother decided she's coming tomorrow to clean my apartment, so that's cool. I mean, does she want to come and clean mine? Because I need to do that too. Does she want to come and clean my bathroom for me? Because I really don't want to. But again, I'm also kind of a control freak, so I don't like trust anybody else to do it. But like moms know what they're doing. If my mom said she was coming over to clean my apartment, I'd be like, do you want me to I'll just leave. I'll just leave for the day. While you do that. Sometimes I think that's the only reason why David wanted me to move in, because he hates cleaning. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Am I? I don't know. So there we go. We got a cute little pothos hiding in there. Hopefully she likes it. Even if she has one already, she can add to her plant. So let's get these wrapped up and into a box. Thankfully this time I got smart and got lots of priority mailboxes, so I should not run out anytime soon. And they actually delivered them, which was nice. Okay. Starting to get to the floof that has the bits of paper in it from Lighthouse Hoya. So, sorry about that. My house isn't messy enough for somebody to offer to clean. I mean, it's just nice to have somebody else clean it, right? Oh, like, I don't know if it needs to be messy. So I always try to, like, turn the leaves up like this, if you can see. And we're going to get, like, some of this floof in between the stems here. So much floof. Like the really soft flute. It all feels different. I apologize for your box having like 7 different types of floof, but that's because I'm reusing a lot of it, and I always kind of put some in between the leaves, so these 2 leaves aren't touching each other. It's like a little floof. It's a little floof sandwich. And I try to just make sure they're all kind of like sitting flat and going the same direction for the most part. It just makes it easier to like roll it up and make sure that the leaves aren't getting like folded in there. Just fold it in. Just fold it in, David. What show is that from? I freaking love that show. Okay. I think that should be enough leaf for this plant. I do the same thing. I'm off Mondays. Yeah, because like I just need a day to chill. Roll it up like a burrito. Don't have enough room to fold this one. Finally got masking tape. I was using shipping tape for all of this, and it was probably a nightmare for people to get off of their packages. So, you know. But this is good. I'm glad we're doing this together. Peru. And then since I don't have anything across the bottom here, I'm just gonna cover it with tape so that soil doesn't go everywhere inside the box. This masking tape is so annoying to like cut. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions, anything you feel like chatting about. There's not a lot of us. We're just hanging out, so if you have any questions that aren't plant related, I'm always fine with that too. No, the only thing I still have up on the website, since Chris wants the Williniana, is this little white princess that I forgot to include in the purge. So if you guys are interested in that, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram if you don't want to get it through the shop. That way we can chat and see if I have anything else that you're looking for that we can include. It's kind of hard for me to keep up with the website, I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot easier to just like separately put a little bit extra floof in the top here, since we can't really close it. This is the kind of plant I would normally use the corrugated cardboard for, but I think that will be okay since we use a lot of floof with just reusing this stuff. So we'll do that for the Peru. This one. I do really appreciate you guys hanging out with me today, because this is usually dreadful. And when it comes to purge plants, I just make them equally available to everybody. When it comes to like regular sales, that is when my members get first dibs and like early access to that. So I just want to be fair, you know what I mean, and make sure that when it comes to like the cheaper purge plants, that everybody's getting like equal access to it. Because again, I don't want things to feel like they're behind a paywall. I'm just trying to offer the people who do pay something that's, you know, worth their while. So I'm starting to get burnt out over here though. Can you tell? I'm starting to get like real tired of doing this, and I have so much left to still do. I still have who got the mail? Dragon. Who had the mail? Did I forget? Flash. Oh. Because that was Manjula stuff. I didn't get that yet. Right. Oh my gosh, I still have so much to do. Everything's fine. Totally fine. I'm just going to also be doing this in the morning. I'm starting to get fried and hungry. And I'm gonna start getting cranky and my computer battery is low. Hi, Leah. How are you? I'm just packing up some plants here. Actually reusing some of the packaging from what I just unboxed from you. In case you guys were wondering, that is the same Leah that I got my Hoya from in my last video. Definitely recommend following her on Instagram if you're not already. She's got the good Hoya, the good tiny leaf Hoya. They're so stinking cute. I can't even handle it. Alright, do you think we've floofed this plant enough? I'm not sure. Not sure if we have. Should be good. Yeah, we're not going to hang out for too much longer. I just want to get this box squared away, so at least we've done like 3 boxes are done and out of the way, and the rest are just partially done. But that's okay, it's better than nothing, right? Some progress is better than no progress. That is what I tell my brain. When I'm having a hard time. Oh, Hoya are amazing. They are amazing. I love them, and they're all so healthy and happy. I'm definitely not mad at it. So I'm gonna need one of these. Hopefully it fits. That one looks kind of tall. That's always a thing. It's like, the plant is too tall for the box. That's a problem. Sometimes I have to cut boxes and like custom make the size. Sound is awful. So awful. Please fit. Sweet. Perfect. Okay. Just gonna put a couple of pieces in the bottom. So dry. My hands are so dry, I can't get one. Half wrap it on that side so I could fit this in the other side. The more snug they are in the box, the better. So this is what it's going to look like in there. I'm just going to shove a few more pieces of tissue paper just to be extra safe. Make sure there's no room in here for this to bounce around. Put in our bookmark and our stickers. To order more stickers. Hopefully I'll have custom stickers soon. Cute little snake plant sticker. And that is another box that we can call done. Okay, who's this go to? And this one's going to the Bronx. Okay. So that's 3. 3 boxes down. And like way more to go. But that one's done at least. So most of the rest of these are Manjula. And then I have to take care of, obviously, this Gloriosum, which we can do really quick if you want to. I just need to get it out of the soil, and all my repotting mats are occupado. But I do have one right there. Give me a sec. Okay, not the best roots in the world on this, but it is a rehab plant, so, and a freebie, so it is what it is. Just gonna get some plastic wrap here. Where'd my scissors go? I'm such a freaking mess, you guys. Ay, ay, ay. And then we have got, I've learned a lot from watching you pack, thanks. I mean, your packaging is kind of amazing. So I'm just gonna squeeze out the excess from this moss, make a little bed. Ooh, get scissors on the plant, this is probably not a good idea. And just gonna make sure we get everything in there. Make sure there's enough moss to cover everything. I tend to over moss, but it's better than under mossing, right? And ooh, be careful with that little growth plate. Just gonna wrap it up like a little birthday present here. Speaking of packing, tell David he needs to add a piece of butterscotch to his book mail. Thought it would be a cute extra along with everything else he sends. I will definitely relay the message if he can't hear you, but he can probably hear me reading it out loud. But yeah, if you go on his website and you buy a signed copy of his book, then he adds in like a whole bunch of extras in the package. And she also just happened to have plants from me too, so she got plants and a book all in one box. Okay, we need to address this one as well. I need like a lot of paper towel for the top of that. That's not enough. So that way I have at least one box squared away. It was the best mail. I'm sure. It was fun packing it. So I will be letting the person who's receiving this plant know that it is still in its like original soil. I just moved it to a smaller container because I took out my silver blush. I had them potted in the same pot because I'm lazy. But, oop, I just lost my chat. I can't see you guys anymore. I don't know where mine is. Is it not here? Oh, there you are. I can see you on the screen a little bit now, but I might not be able to see everything. Oh man, I should just use the shipping tape for this because this is big. Yeah, so I'm not mad about like the progress that we've made here today. I just still have to address all of the Manjula. This is gonna be messy no matter how I go about it. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, I just need to get the Manjula out of the greenhouse. I left it up there. And get all those packages squared away so that I can be done. So that I can be done with these. I'd like to be done with these. This is going to be the messiest plant I've ever sent someone, and I apologize to the person who's getting this. This has definitely been a challenge for me to get right. That's for sure. Just the masking tape. It's just like hold the plant down to the pot. Not my best work, but it'll work. So let me just move that over for a minute while I get this one packed up. So yeah, this is how I do it. If you buy plants from me, this is literally what I do. I just sit here with my headphones in and I pack plants. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, you guys. If you've been here and you've been watching, it's definitely appreciated. Obviously, any super thanks are are also appreciated, but not necessary. And I'm more than happy to get that handbag unboxing and review up for you guys tonight, if that's what you want, instead of tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a members only video, and that's it. It's the only other upload that I have scheduled. And then I don't know, back to plant shopping on Tuesday probably. Just haven't decided where to go yet. Maybe we'll go to Southington. I like their locations. They have a pretty nice Walmart. Thanks for live. Gotta go soonish. May not be here at the end. Yeah, I gotta go too. Starting to get hungry. Hangry. I'm just finishing up these last couple of plants here so that I can get one more box out of the way. Hers over here. And like, yeah, this is kind of a mess, but I'm not really seeing soil come out, so I think that's good. Just another piece of tape on the bottom hole here. And this one's definitely going to be a bit of a challenge, and it's definitely going to need a tall box. I might need to use this one for her. We shall see. We shall see. I'm not even going to be able to fit it in the tissue paper like I normally would, but we're going to at least try. Without the pot. Yeah, that'll be fine. So yeah, that's really it. This is what I do. Not my favorite activity, but somebody's got to do it, right? This plant is gorgeous. Minus like this. I just didn't want to take this leaf off because I don't know if she wants it. Took one bottom leaf off that would have made it like impossible to package normally. Otherwise, this is not bad. Not bad at all. This little leaf is kind of sticking out the top. Move it down so I can get it in there and get it to lay flat. This is definitely something that has taken me a while to, like, I wouldn't say perfect because there's always room for improvement, but I've definitely kind of honed in on like what works and what doesn't work and stuff like that over the years. Okay. Gently roll you up, sir. And this is just a little loose and messy because I am going to put it in the corrugated paper. Just protect it a little bit more and just give it a little bit more structure. This is kind of a hot mess here. But it is what it is. 'Tis what it is. What did I miss? Emma, that was very sweet of you. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate it. I can't, the comments like disappear. One of my rabbits keeps going to escape his pen. It's 4 foot tall. Rabbit as a diamond? I don't know what that means. This is gonna be fine. I am just gonna use the corrugated wrapping. I don't know if I have one that's like tall enough. This should be good. This looks this tape off. I'll try and wrap this guy in here. Tape it to the inside. You ain't going anywhere, sir. Nowhere at all. Literally perfect. Fits perfecto. You always find a way to make it work. Nice. We got this. We got this. We're good. Mm. And I'm definitely going to be needing a big box for this. And then for the top, I usually put some more flute in there. Floof everywhere. I'm just going to cover the top with a couple pieces of tape just to keep the floof in. I'm going to attempt to make my own trellis out of copper craft wire. Wish me luck. Good luck. I've considered trying that before too. And that's that. And she's got a lot of other plants that I'm going to try and probably fit in this box because I think this is the only one that's going to be the right height for that. Which means I got to take everything out of here. Blue. But yeah, that is all for us, folks. I can't see the chat. Good luck. One of my rabbit. I read that already. Thanks for the live. Okay, so I didn't miss anything. Yeah, so that's it. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me so very much. I'm gonna just finish getting that box all squared away, and then obviously I still have more to do, and a lot of these freebie cuttings I took for the people who just bought like Manjula so that I have some extras to put in their box. But yeah, that is it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed hanging out with me. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Obviously, hopefully you're all subscribed and I don't need to ask you to do that. And I love you so very much. And I hope I see you. I mean, I'm gonna upload another video in a few hours, so I'll see you then. And then tomorrow if you're a member. So love you guys. Bye.